Hi, this is Drew from Skinny WordPress. It will probably come as no surprise to you that companies are increasingly tracking where you go and what you do online. You may have had the strange experience of clicking on a particular jacket or a pair of shoes online, only to later have ads for that same shirt or pair of shoes magically appear on other websites across the web. This is an advertising practice called retargeting, and it is just one of the reasons more and more companies out there are interested in tracking your every move online. Now, some of these companies you may know, such as Google and Yahoo, Facebook, Twitter, while other companies you may not be as familiar with, such as Quantcast, DoubleClick, Rubicon, and Audience Science. Now, these tracking programs have been out there for a while, and in the past, trying to block these companies from tracking your activities online was a little bit complicated and sometimes caused more problems with your web browser than it was worth. Luckily, today there are some better anti-tracking tools available, such as AdBlock Plus, Do Not Track, Ghostery, and Tracker Block. The advantage of using these tools is they not only let you know what companies are tracking you on what websites, but they also give you the ability to either block or allow them access to your information. Now, some tools such as AdBlock actually block the ads that appear on a website, while others simply block the companies from accessing your information. Now, the issue that I have with most of these companies is the idea of them invading my privacy and tracking my activities online without my permission. I really don't have a problem with the ads themselves. So instead of an ad blocker tool, I've been using a free anti-tracking tool called Ghostery. Ghostery is dead simple to use, and it's fully customizable to allow the companies that you want access to your information to access it while blocking the rest. Ghostery is something that runs automatically in the background as a web browser extension, and it is currently available for Firefox, Safari, Google Chrome, Opera, and Internet Explorer. There's also an iPhone app available for your mobile browser. Installation is dead simple. There's a few ways you can do it. You can either download it directly from their website here at ghostery.com/download, or if you're on a browser, you can go to your add-on library, such as this one in Firefox. Here, for example, is the one for AdBlock Plus, and here is the one for Ghostery. To add it, you'd simply click the button, one-click install, you'd restart your browser, and you'd be sent to the configuration menu. Now, at first, you'll be given into a setup wizard here. You can go through and fill this out if you'd like, or you can skip the wizard and go directly to the optional screen. Now, there's a couple options here that you'll want to know about. The first one is something called GhostRank. GhostRank is an anonymous service that collects data about what companies are out there trying to track you on what websites, and it sends this information to the Ghostery team and the volunteers so they can update their software. It doesn't identify you, and you can opt in it or you can opt out of it. It's completely up to you. Ghostery also gives you alert bubbles to show you what tracking companies are on that particular website. It will show up, and it will show up whether they're being blocked or not. You can turn that on and off here. You can also check how long you want that alert bubble to show. Enable bug list auto update. You'll want to leave this on because these are the list of companies that is constantly updated as new companies come online and old ones go away. So you want to leave this one on. The performance options, you can turn this on and off if you're having trouble with speed. You notice a certain website is moving a lot slower, you can turn it on and off. Enable web blocking, you want to turn this on. This will be off by default. What it will normally do by default is it will show you what companies have tracking codes on that particular website, but it won't block them. If you actually want to block them, you have to click this, either turn that on or off. You can see there's 681 current companies out there that are tracking these. It also has a cookie protection, which you can turn on and off as well. Now, if you want to select all these, you'd simply click this, or you can collect them one at a time. What I would normally recommend is clicking all of them, and if there's some that you would like to unclick, you can do that as well. The reason why you might want to unclick a few of them is, for example, if you use social networks such as Facebook or Twitter, if you have these clicked, your Facebook Connect and social plugins, you won't be able to like your page, you won't be able to share your page, you won't be able to connect with that page with your Facebook account. So if you use Facebook and you use these features, all you need to do is simply click these off. Same with Twitter. your Tweetmem badge, Twitter button, your Twitter counter. You can turn these off as well if you use Twitter. If you don't use it, just leave it checked. Down at the bottom, you can also whitelist a particular website. If there's a particular website that you either own or you visit a lot, that you don't mind if they track you with your information, simply add it to the whitelist and it won't block any of the thing on that particular website. Last thing you need to do is save your options. Click Save. Now to show you how this works, I'm going to open up a new tab here. We're going to put in Mashable.com here. We're going to pull this up, and what you'll notice is you'll notice an alert box over here that will show you what networks are being monitored, which ones are being blocked. The ones through the lines here are the ones being blocked, and the ones with the not lines, you can see Facebook and the Twitter ones are not being blocked. Those are being shared, so you'll be able to use your Twitter and like buttons here. It's a great tool. It's a great way to get access to your information. You can turn these alerts off. But what I really like about Ghostery is the fact that you can learn who is tracking your online activities and then decide for yourself whether or not you want to give them access to this information, which is the way that it should be.